Here we are then as we approach February 2017. We have our next Red Sofa interviewee in the young Andy Brown. Is it still morning? Good morning, Andy.
Yep, morning.
Thanks for taking part in our Red Sofa interview. So, who is Andy?
Andy Brown, 54 years of age, ex-Royal Navy, and lived in Gosport 30 years.
So, go on then. You've obviously got a story, mate, which I think a lot of people will be interested in hearing. When and why did you start running?
Well, the running side was last year, but my actual story goes back 2 years. As in, if I'd been sat on this sofa 2 years ago, I probably would have gone out to there on it, because I was 21 stone. Just something clicked in my brain. Didn't have any health problems, but decided to lose weight. Joined Slimming World. Spent a year on that, then started going to the gym. And then after losing about 5 stone, the running side came in, because I got talked into signing up for Great South Run June last year in aid of the Royal British Legion. Got caught in a weak moment at Sultan Show. Had a couple of beers, and somebody with blonde hair and blue eyes and female took me into signing up. So only intention was get round the course, finish 10 miles, throw the trainers away. No interest in running. Never been interested in running in my life before. Studiously avoided it through my service career.
So what you've achieved, mate, I mean, 21 stone, that, irrespective of what your intentions were when you set out, that takes a lot of serious determination, and there will have been times when I'm sure you felt like giving up. So, I mean, hats off to you, mate. That's fantastic. Something has inspired you to keep going. Can you put your finger on what that might have been?
It's just a feeling of, wearing slimmer clothes, not having to go to the back of every rail. And also, I couldn't afford to replace all my clothes yet again. Charity shops are my friend.
Fair point. You've joined Gosport Roadrunners since obviously you achieved all of this so far. So would you recommend to others who might be listening to this joining a running club? Do you think there are definite benefits to doing that?
Oh, most definitely, especially with Gosport Roadrunners, because the running side of my journey, as I said, I was going to go for a Great South Run, and that was it. Only intended to finish. Fortunately, I saw Gosport Roadrunners done a beginner's course. Started that just purely as a training aid, and then by fantastic coaching there, support of the club coaches and other club members, suddenly something clicked in my mind from a non-runner into, I want to actually run 10 miles now. And as for when we finish a beginner's course, testament to Gosport Roadrunners, I think 95% of the people who started the course are now club members and are still club members.
Yeah, and I mean, we had the awards night recently, and you've been now, obviously you've approached your anniversary. You've been with the club for over a year. Is it that long?
No, so it'd be a year in June.
A year in June. So even more impressively, you were voted the, was it the Novice of the Year?
The Giles Best Effort Trophy.
Which is the first year I think they've done that, and so that's just testimony to all your hard work. And it's not just your personal achievements. I know because I go to the club myself that having yet to reach your first anniversary, you're already giving back because you're helping out with the latest beginners courses. So that's what it's all about. It's a community thing. Do you have any ambitions running wise? Have you set yourself any targets for this year?
Like to get down to sort of 9-minute miles.
Okay.
Maybe another one is achieve the Royal Navy fitness test standard of 1.5 miles in 11 minutes 34.
Yeah.
Which is for the new entry standard.
Yeah.
Or the standard for the youngest rating in the Navy. And as I'm coming up to being an index-linked pensioner, I think that'd be an achievement.
Oh God,
and
yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Most importantly of all, carrying on enjoying it, because I'd never do this on my own. Running is a social activity.
Yeah.
Fantastic, the people you meet, you don't know rich or poor, what they do for a living. You're all covered in sweat and snot in running kits. It's a great leveller.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. If you could, slightly off tack now, but if you were to hold a dinner party next week and you had the you had the luxury of being able to invite anybody currently alive, who would be topping your list of dinner guests?
Blimey. Bit of a curveball.
That's a curveball, isn't it? Yeah.
At the moment, there's a guy called Simon Rota, who's another guy who's lost phenomenal amount of weight. So, without hero, just somebody to swap notes in. He was about 30 stone apparently. Now he's doing triathlons.
Incredible, isn't it?
So.
Yeah, you would have a lot to talk about, mate, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Who's your sporting hero then? Do you have a sporting hero?
Well, as you can see, wearing a Harlequin shirt, big rugby fan, and Jason Leonard.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, a lot of people will associate with Big
Guy
Jason.
who transcended the amateur professional era in sport, played with a big smile on his face, and a favourite quote at the end, scored one try right at the end of his career for Barbarians, and he also pulled a hamstring. And his greatest quote was, "I only thought backs had hamstrings." He was a proper pot-bellied prop. So,
I remember him well. Yeah, and I think he still works in the game, doesn't he?
And had the pleasure of meeting him a few times.
Oh, have you? And I take it he's as nice in the flesh as he appears,
yeah,
is he?
Proper old school bricky who happened to be a good rugby player as well. And likes a beer.
Excellent. Well, listen, mate, I do appreciate you just popping in on the off chance. I don't think for a moment you expected to be sat there doing this, but that's just how things work out sometimes.
Yep.
You've got a great story. I hope people listen to it and take inspiration from it, as I'm sure they will. And thanks for taking part in the Red Sofa interview.
One last thing.
Go on.
If anybody wants to talk about weight loss and that, how I've done it, because although I do Slimming World, I do go off plan and how I manage it without any fad diets or that, feel free to have a word.
And what's the best way they could contact you? Is it via Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. Or they can pop in here and we'll give them your details.
Yeah, or down the club.
Brilliant. Okay, mate, that's marvellous. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.